UK businesses are understandably calling on Jeremy Hunt and the government to provide more support in the face of high taxes. The British Chambers of Commerce have outlined 4 goals that they want the Chancellor to hit in his upcoming spring budget, including reform of the country's business rates system. I'm talking now to Chief Economic Advisor at the Centre for Economic and Business Research, Vicky Pryce. Good morning, Vicky. Good to see you. Some really shocking statistics in the paper this morning about the number of pubs and bars who just have already gone bankrupt, and no doubt that number will increase in the spring. Are the government making any noises to try and help these people?
Well, I've been hearing your discussion, and the answer for the moment is not very much. There has been some move on business rates, and that's been quite helpful. But of course, what you do need, and I think what the Chambers of Commerce are asking for, is a complete review of the business rates regime, which is inconveniencing, in fact, adding to huge costs for businesses and also those that start up, which they say is a big deterrent right now. So, but so far, in terms of looking at it all again, I mean, the government has said that they are and they will. We still don't quite know how the whole regime might end up being, but there is no doubt, I think, as the Chambers are saying, and as the CBI did just a few days ago, because this is the time when all these organisations are putting forward their suggestions for the March budget. The CBI has done something very similar, talked a lot about the help that businesses need, not just in terms of their own costs on running a business, if you exclude staff issues, but also how to make sure that there are more people available to do the work that is necessary by encouraging more support for childcare, for example, which I think is really important. And we know that the government is also trying to get the over 50s back to work. So there is a lot that needs to be done. If you look at investment issues, again, huge demand by all organisations to do something more there, make the various regimes that now exist help investment a bit more permanent. A lot of uncertainty around with energy support. So going back to what you asked about, particularly sort of pubs and restaurants, I would say the verdict is that they have been let down to a very considerable extent.
The energy issue, the security and the predictability, if you like, of that situation is, as you say, that's missing at the moment. And what businesses need more than anything is certainty. Just explain, Vicky, how the energy bills that these businesses are already being absolutely hamstrung by are about to increase unless the government do something in April.
Well, yes. I mean, the regime that was there before, that was really putting a sort of cap, if you like, on what it is that the businesses would be paying, has now been moved to just giving a discount per unit of energy that you use. That is a lot less generous than was the case before. So as of April, cost to businesses will increase. The one ray of hope, if you like, is that prices have been falling. So gas prices in Europe have come down very significantly. In fact, on some counts, if you look particularly at what is being brought forward, if you like, for the summer, we've gone back to where we were pre-invasion of Ukraine by Russia. So that's good news. The negative thing is that we're seeing oil prices probably, beginning to show some signs of going up because China has come back into the market, and also there are now blockages of oil coming from Russia by the West, and Russia itself has cut production. So there are some elements there that will be going up. And then, of course, wages are going up. We're going to hear a bit more about that tomorrow. So cost to businesses will also be adding to that energy cost that they've already had to live through. And now, of course, those costs will be going slightly higher as of April. And then, of course, they still have wages, which are now expanding by something on average of 5%.